Kalidasa, the Shakespeare of India, was a classical Sanskrit writer widely regarded as the greatest poet and dramatist in the Sanskrit language of India. His plays and poetry are primarily based on the Indian Puranas. The first play, composed by the great poet Kalidasa, is MalvikagnimitraDancePlay, was during the 5th century AD. Often it is called Kalidasa MalvikagnimitraDancePlay as an honor to Kalidasa. This beautiful play keeps the audience glued to the chair to the very end. The plot of this play is cleverly constructed and revolves around the king's love interest who is a maid in the royal palace. The construction of love plots and many incidents that make the story move further are commendable and beautifully described without deviating from the central theme. The plot is a comedy which involves romantic relationships between the king and the humble maid. It is the tale of King Agnimitra's love for Malvika, who is an unheard of maid in the royal palace. It is said that this lady was proficient in dance and music. The way situations crop up between them and the way they handle it amidst confusion and jealousy is applaudable. There are many scenes of light-hearted comedy, confusion, and confrontation that make MalvikagnimitraDancePlay one of the finest works of Kalidasa. The skill with which he employs comedy, confusion, and romance in a potpourri of romantic drama is truly the work of a genius. Agnimitra, though passionate, is a bit passive and uses the help of his minister to help him win over Malvika and make her his queen. The play is basically divided into 5 main acts. Act 1. In the first act, 2 scholars, Dhanadasa and Haradata, from the kingdom are shown fighting amongst each other to settle the question of who is more knowledgeable in the field of dance and drama. To solve this conflict, King Agnimitra summons the chambermaid Malvika. It is made Act 2. Gautama's plan turns out to be successful, and Guru Ganadasa chooses Malvika to represent him in the dance competition. She performs a graceful dance. She looks so beautiful while dancing that the king cannot take his eyes off of her. The king starts feeling like she is calling out to him, and he loses himself into her dance. But when she finishes, Gautama makes a joke in the court and everybody starts to laugh, and Malvika also smiles a little before leaving. This makes the king very happy. He loses all interest in the competition now. He doesn't really want to see Greek. Samhitika and Madhukarika discuss the dance performance of Malvika and come to a mutual consensus. Act 4. Queen Dharini gets to know about the king's feelings for Malvika. She sends guards to capture Malvika and Bakulavalika and imprison them in the dungeons. It was ordered to not set them free unless someone produces the seal of her ring, Nagamudrika, which would mean that Act 5. The Ashoka tree is in full bloom after 5 days, and the chief queen is now obliged to fulfill one wish of Malvika. In the meanwhile, the king would sit back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful play Malvikagnimitra by Kaviratna Kalidasa, choreographed by Harna Sundara.
Tak tak here for a moment.
Sir, here I am.
I have received the following order from the spectators. You must act in this spring festival a play named Malvikagnimitra, composed by Kalidasa. So, let the music begin.
No, why did the spectators pass over the compositions of famous poets like the honored Bana Bhasa Somila and others, and do such great honors to the work of Kalidasa, a modern poet?
Ah, your remark is waiting in critical acumen. Every old poem is not good because it is old, nor is every new poem to be blamed because it is new.
The honorable spectators are the best judges.
I long to perform the order of the spectators, which I received some time ago with bowed head.
झंतरित जगदीश तकुदरिकिडतग परमीश गिरिजेश झंतरित जगदीश तकुदरिकिडतग सुरवंदिता गंगा तरंगित जटाधरा दित्त 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 तदिगिरत सुरवंदित गंगा तरंगित जटाधरा दित्त 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 तदिगिरत हित मृदंग वादन विनोदा हित मृदंग वादन विनोदा सोमशेखर नंदी वाहन सरसिज भवनुत जय जय झंकिण नटन पाटुतर नटराजा सरसिज भवनुत जय जय झंकिण नटन पाटुतर नटराजा आलय मां हरितो नम हरितो नम तद्धितो नम तद्धिंगिन तम धीम धीम तक तद्धिंगिन तम धीम धीम तक दितो तद्धिंगिन तम तद्धिंगिन तम धीम तक तद्धिंगिन तम धीम तक दितो तद्धिंगिन तम तद्धिंगिन तम तक तद्धिंगिन तम तक दितो तद्धिंगिन तज्जुम नम दरे झम दरे गिर तक धीम तक झम दरे गिर तक धीम तो तजुम तदिमि झुम तदिमि झुम तदिमि तजुम 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 तज्जुम यम दरे झुम दरे गिर तक धीम तक झुम दरे गिर तक धीम तो तजुम तदिमि झुम तदिमि तजुम 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 तधीम तजुम तजुम
I have been ordered by Queen Dharini to ask the teacher of dancing, the noble Ganadasa, as to what degree of proficiency Malavika has attained in the dance. Let me enter the music hall. Hi, dear Kaumudika. Where are you going in such a hurry? Why do you not cast a glance in my direction?
Oh my dear friend Malvika, bless my soul. I was contemplating this beautiful ring belonging to the queen with a snake stone seal, which I have just bought from the jeweler and have come to merit your reproof.
Oh, wow. This ring is worth looking at. The stream of rays breaks forth, and the extremity of your hand appears as if it were adorned with flowers.
Okay, now where are you going?
I am going by the orders of Queen Dharini to the noble Ganadasa to learn about Malavika, as to what kind of student she has been.
Oh my, Malvika has certainly been seen by King Agnimitra a lot.
Yes, she was seen by the Queen's side in the picture.
How did that happen?
The Queen was in the hall of paintings and was observing the paintings.
What happened then?
Our king also entered, took a seat next to the Queen, saw the painting, and asked her name.
Admiration would naturally follow. Did the queen tell the name?
Aha, no, she did not pay any attention. But Princess Vasulakshmi said her name was Malavika.
Oh, that child is all over. Then what happened?
Malavika is now kept under special care out of the range of the king's eyes. Come on now, go ahead and finish off your errands. I have no time to gossip.
am the best dance teacher in this world. But you see, people cannot tolerate my success and talk rubbish about me.
Reverend sir, I salute thee. The queen wants to know about your pupil Malavika.
My good girl, may you live long. Malvika is the finest dancer and no one can question her dancing.
Oh, it seems like Malavika is cutting out Queen Iravati. Oh, it seems like she's already very successful. The queen's brother Virasena has sent this girl as a present to the queen.
With her appearance, I conjugate that she is high of birth. I am destined to become famous for my skill as a teacher. When communicated to a worthy object, I attain greater excellence. When the water of a cloud is dropped into a seashell, it acquires the nature of the pearl.
Where is your student Malavika?
Oh, I just finished teaching her the 5 limb movements. Now she's on her 5-minute break, enjoying the delightful breeze of the lake.
Then sir, give me leave to depart. Let me go and see her.
Go, see your friend. I too will have a leisure.
Radhika, what does the king of Vidarbha mean? I want to hear his dispatch at once.
To destroy himself. He has on the present occasion sent the following answer. My royal brother has informed me that my cousin, Prince Madhavasena, who promised to enter a matrimonial alliance with my royal brother while proceeding to his court, was attacked on the way by one of my wardens of the marches and was taken prisoner with the help of his wife and sister. I am required to set my royal brother free out of regard for him. Now my royal brother knows well enough the customs of kings with respect to sovereigns of equal birth, and should be impartial in this matter. As far as the prince's sister, she disappeared in the confusion of the capture. I will do my best to find her. My royal brother Madhavasena will be set free only if he will set free my brother-in-law, Mayura minister, who he has imprisoned. Then he will immediately release Madhavasena. These are the contents of the letter.
What nonsense. The king of Vidarbha is my natural enemy. Give orders to the avenging army under the command of Virasena to root him up.
As you command, sir.
His Highness gave me the following commission. Gautama, devise some expedient by which I may be face to face with Malavika, whose picture I beheld by accident. Well, I have already done, and will now inform him.
Ah, Gautama, here is my minister who superintends another department of my affairs.
May your Highness prosper.
Come, my friend. Has the eye of your wisdom been employed in devising a means of attaining our object?
Indeed. Ask about the successful accomplishment of my commission.
What do you mean?
This is what I mean.
Excellent, my friend. A clever start. We hope for good luck in this enterprise.
Your Majesty, Haradata and Ganadasa, the two professors of acting, each eager for victory over the other, wish to have an interview with Your Majesty.
Introduce them.
Your Majesty, here are the two great dance gurus.
May the king be victorious.
Welcome, gentlemen. Seats for these two gentlemen? Why have you come here while you both should be in your respective classes teaching?
O king, I was taunted by Haradata in the presence of the principal of the court. He said, "This man is not as good as the dust on my feet."
O king, this man was first engaged in abuse of me. He said there is the same difference between reverence and myself as there is between the ocean and a puddle. Let your highness examine him and me in theoretical and practical knowledge and skills. Your highness can decide the difference between us and decide our case.
Good idea.
Wait, the queen may suspect partiality, so the case be better be tried in the presence of Queen Dharani, accompanied by Kaushiki.
As seems good to the king.
Summon the queen, together with Kaushiki.
look, here is the queen with the learned Kaushiki.
I see her indeed, decked with the auspicious ornaments. Reverend lady, I salute thee. Welcome to the queen. Take a seat.
May my husband be victorious.
Reverend lady, a dispute about superiority in skill has risen between Ganadasa and Haradatta. Now you must occupy the position of the judge in this matter.
The king's remark is just. You are indeed impartial. Please decide between us the question of excellency or deficiency.
Let the case be open. O queen, what do you think?
If you ask me, the whole dispute is very annoying.
Queen, let us see the contest. What is the use of giving them a salary for nothing?
One man can perform excellently in person, another possesses to a remarkable degree the power of communicating skills.
Gentlemen, you have heard the Reverend Lady. Now is the time to examine your skills in teaching.
King, people talk of a dance called Chalita, made up of 4 movements. Let us see the skill of both the professors exhibited with reference to that one performance. Then we shall be able to estimate the difference of these 2 gentlemen with respect to teaching power.
As your reverence commands.
Let's go into the playhouse.
Friend, my eye is eager to behold her.
Ah, the honey of your eyes is approaching, but the fly is near, so be cautious. Stop! Lady, you have forgotten something by neglecting the proper order.
Everything was flawless. The meaning was completely expressed by her limbs, the movement of her feet was in perfect time, she exactly represented the sentiments, and her acting was gentle.
I must congratulate you, Ganadasa, on being so fortunate as to give satisfaction to your judge.
The first time the skill is exhibited, a complimentary gift must be previously offered to the Brahmin, but you forgot about that.
Stop! Why do you give away the ornament before you have become acquainted with the different kinds of merit?
Because it belongs to someone else.
My dear child, now you may leave the theater.
I consider her disappearance behind the curtain to be like the obscuration of the prosperity of my 2 eyes, like the end of the great feast of my heart.
Please have the goodness now to look at my exhibition.
My object in being a spectator is now at an end.
Oh ho! The time of bathing and eating has arrived for your majesty. It is bad for your health to be kept waiting past the appointed hour.
Haradata, we shall see your skill of teaching tomorrow.
Lady, let the arrangements for eating and drinking be hurried.
The Creator, by furnishing her, who is so naturally beautiful, prepared an arrow of love steeped in poison. Why should I say more? You should think upon me. Go and make arrangements for our meeting in our private cottage.
I have pledged my word, O king.
Gari
looking after the shrubbery going well?
Hello, Samvika. Welcome, my friend.
Listen, the Reverend Lady commands the Lord of Wealth must not be approached by people like myself with empty hands. Therefore, I wish to honor him with a gift of citron.
Sure, the citron is near you. Now tell me, which of the two professors of music the Reverend Lady approved of after beholding the performance of their pupils?
Both of them are thoroughly acquainted with the science of dancing and clever in execution, but the teaching power of Ganadasa was ranked the higher of the two.
Is there any gossip going about with regard to Malavika?
Of course! The king is desperately in love with her, but in order to spare the feelings of Queen Darini, he makes no use of his power to behold the object of his desire. Malavika has been seen fading like a jasmine garland that has been worn and thrown away. More than that I do not know. Give me leave to depart.
Take the citron hanging on this branch. Oh friend, let's go together to celebrate the blossoming of the golden Ashoka tree as per the order of the queen.
My body may be thin, as it has not had the joy of embracing my beloved. My eyes are filled with tears.
Let your highness cease giving way to tears. I've given the message to Bakula Valika, Malavika's best friend.
What did she say?
She said, inform the king that I am favored by having a duty entrusted to me, but that unfortunate girl is being guarded by the queen more carefully than before. I will tell you of a truth that I have devised to make expedient. Royal sir, regain your composure. Our Ravathi has sent you to the invitation to witness the red Kudavaka blossoms, indicative of the first appearance of the spring. So let's go to the pleasure grounds.
When my heart is devoted to another woman, how will I perceive this? Anyways, let's go to the pleasure gardens.
This way, your highness.
ashamed of myself for being in love with the king. I cannot tolerate this pain anymore. Where was I going? Huh? The queen ordered me to come to the celebration of the golden Ashoka tree.
Your Highness, Your Highness. Now maybe we are confused from drinking rum. There stands Malvika.
What? Where? Malvika?
She's coming in this direction.
This Ashoka tree, waiting to be touched by the foot of a beautiful woman, has not assumed its robe of flowers and imitates me in my state of longing expectations. Dear Bakulavalika, let me feel the now.
Did Your Highness hear? She said, I am in a state of longing.
My friend, come, let's hide behind the creeper.
I think I see Iravathi coming in this direction.
Here is Bakulavalika, adorning and dancing with Malavika.
This is not a proper place, Malvika.
I conjecture that the queen whose feet have been injured by the fall from the swing has appointed Malavika to perform the ceremony.
It is certainly a great honor for her.
Why didn't you search for your husband?
Girl, my feet refuse to go forward. Not without reason is my mind despondent.
Regulate your conduct according to the maxim of the good, that love must be tested by love.
What are you chattering there at your own sweet will?
Bravo, Bakulavalika, bravo. By means of the conversation which was artfully commenced, she knew the state of Malvika's mind.
Queen, here is the king appearing on the scene.
This is exactly my heart anticipated. My lady, this is not the proper conduct on your part to strike with your left foot an Ashoka tree belonging to my dear friend.
Ah, here is the king.
Bakulavalika, why did not you? You knew the state of the case. Please restrain the lady.
Sir, this lady was only executing the orders of the queen.
If this is the case, you are not guilty. Rise up, good girl.
Quite right.
Oh, charming one, do you not now feel the pain in your left foot, soft as the filament of a lotus, which you placed on the hard trunk of the tree? What say you, good girl?
Ah, my dear husband has a heart as soft as fresh butter.
Come, Saki, let's go.
Then ask the king to give you leave to depart.
First listen to me.
Satisfied. No doubt the Ashoka tree is showing flowers. Not only flowers, but also fruits.
My friend, what other resources are there now?
What other than taking to our heels? Let's run. Malvika and Bakulavalika, I grant the request of my husband now.
Let the queen have the compassion on us. Who are we that we should attract affection?
Oh, faithlessness of men. I, relying upon your deceitful speech, did not anticipate this from you. Make some defense. Being a burglar caught in the act, you ought to say that you came here to put down housebreaking.
Oh, beautiful one, I had no object with Malvika, because you delayed, and I assumed, and...
Oh, conversation let it be called, you traitor.
Traitor? A traitor? What? Is the dear one really gone?
Come, let's go, your highness.
Gautama to find out how Malvika is doing. Find out how the Queen Darini is doing in the painful state of her foot.
As you command, Your Highness.
Gautama, what is the state of Malvika?
Malvika has been thrown into the subterranean storehouse, as if into the mouth of death, by the order of the fiery-eyed one.
Who is the enemy of mine as to make the Queen angry?
Iravati went to Queen Darini to ask her health, and the seed was spilled.
Alas, this prelude makes the Queen suspect Malvika without further explanation.
The Queen has ordered not to let out Malvika until you see the seal of Queen Darini's ring.
What remedy can we adopt in this matter?
Someone might be listening to our conversation, so I will tell you in your ears. This is what I intend.
Let it be successful.
The Queen is reclining upon a couch.
Then show me the way to the couch.
Dear Queen, His Majesty the King has arrived.
Ah, my husband. Stop. Do not distress yourself to show respect to me.
Alas, I am seized by cruel death.
Do not be alarmed, for a bite may sometimes be free of venom. Alas, the poor creature is attacked with cramps. Support him, and take him to the Druvasili.
I've been your dear companion. Consider that and take care of my helpless mother.
The doctor will cure you. Do not be afraid.
Victory to the king. The Dhruva Siddhi directs that some snake stone steel should be looked for to put on a pitcher of water.
Here is the ring with the snake stone steel. Afterwards, give it back to my hand.
Victory to the king. The violence of the poison has ceased, and Gautama is as well again as ever.
I will take my leave, my dear Queen.
Victory to the king. Auspicious affairs have turned out prosperously. I have put Malvika and her sucking in this lake summer house and came immediately to meet you.
I will go and pay my respects there. Go in front. Oh no, here comes Iravati's friend. Let us slip up this way a minute and hide.
Thieves and lovers must avoid the moonlight.
Come, let's peek through the window.
Alas, you're deceiving. I was not completely satisfied with beholding this beauty as I am now.
You see Queen Iravati next to the king? She is the king's sweetheart.
Then why do I give myself any trouble now?
Oh, Lotus-eyed one, why are you angry with me on account of an action represented in a picture? I am here in presence of you, a slave devoted to you alone.
Victory to the king.
What? Did I show anger towards the king's portrait?
Gautama, you should be on the lookout to guard us.
Noble Gautama, I will remain in some lurking place and you guard the door.
This is quite proper. In the meantime, I will lay down upon this crystal slab. Oh, how pleasant it is.
I'm scared.
There's no reason to get scared now, my love, my almond-eyed one.
Nipunika, did you really seek out the man in the summer house?
Yes, Your Highness.
Then let us go there to inquire the health of dear Gautama and to apologize to the picture of the king.
Why do you not endeavor to gain over the king himself?
Silly girl, a husband whose heart is devoted to another is no better than the picture of a husband.
This way, Your Highness.
Malvika, you are the best for my king. You may cut out Iravati. Ah! Snake!
Do not be afraid.
Sir, do not rush out.
Alas, here's the king with Malvika. Oh, it's only a stick, not a serpent.
Where is the snake?
Did you find the midday meeting very delicious? I'm extremely angry now. Nipunika, go and inform the queen that I have detected her partiality.
Dear Ravati, you are angry without any cause.
Ahaha! Yeah.
Victory to our king! Victory to our king! We hail the king who by means of his avenging forces tramples upon the heads of his enemies.
A little while ago, Queen Darini was asking Kaushiki about her skills in cosmetics with regards to decorating Malvika.
Queen Darini is waiting for you under the Ashoka tree, along with her attendants and heated by Malavika.
Bring the two ladies.
The princess. Malvika is the younger sister of Prince Madhavasena.
So she is a princess?
When our Prince Madhavasena came into power with his king's name, Malavika and
Rajika, were secretly sent off by his minister. When our prince Madhavasena came into power with his kingsmen, Malavika and Kaushiki, who was actually Parirajika, were secretly sent off by his minister.
What? Kaushiki and Malvika are friends?
Then, on the way, a few robbers killed Sumati. Parirajika fell unconscious, and Malavika disappeared. Then, Parirajika had to disguise herself and come to this kingdom. Malavika reached Virasena's kingdom and was sent to Queen Dharani by Virasena.
What? She's a princess?
Victory to the king! We congratulate the royal couple on being exalted by the triumph.
Reverend Lady, I desire your permission to bestow Malvika on my husband.
You have full power over her.
Let my husband receive the Lady Malvika as a fitting reward to the good tidings he has given me. Let's leave them alone and we will go and bring our citizens. Let the celebrations begin.
रामचन्द्राय जनकराजया मनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् रामचन्द्राय जनकराजय मनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् कोसलेशाय मन्दगासदासपोषणाय वासवादिविनुतसत्वराय मङ्गलम् कोसलेशाय मन्दगासदासपोषणाय वासवादिविनुतसत्वराय मङ्गलम् विमलरूपाय विविधवेदान्तवेद्याय सुखचित्तकामिताय शुभ्रमङ्गलम् विमलरूपाय विविधवेदान्तवेद्याय सुखचित्तकामिताय शुभ्रमङ्गलम् रामदासाय मृदुलहृदय कमलवासाय स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय सर्वमङ्गलम् रामदासाय मृदुलहृदय कमलवासाय स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय सर्वमङ्गलम् रामचन्द्राय जनकराजया मनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् रामचन्द्राय जनकराजय मनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् कोसलेशाय मन्दगासदासपोषणाय वासवादिविनुतसत्वराय मङ्गलम् कोसलेशाय मन्दगासदासपोषणाय वासवादिविनुतसत्वराय मङ्गलम् विमलरूपाय विविधवेदान्तवेद्याय सुखचित्तकामिताय शुभ्रमङ्गलम् विमलरूपाय विविधवेदान्तवेद्याय सुखचित्तकामिताय शुभ्रमङ्गलम्